God bless you. I'm delighted to come your way again. I remain your host on Fortizo, Pastor Dr. Godwin Ijuo. I raised 3 questions in the previous episode and I was able to proffer answer to 2. The 2 were, if God truly exists, why is there so much evil in the world today? The second question I answered was, does God allow evil happen to good people? Now I'm going to make attempt to answer the third question, which is, does God even exist at all? Now, let me start by this illustration. Will it suffice me to say this is a Samsung phone? This is a proof that there is a company called Samsung, and it means someone owns a company called Samsung. It would be wrong for me to say there is no builder or designer of this phone, simply because the builder is not living inside the phone or because he's not here with me. There are beautiful edifices behind me. It means some men built this edifice. It is possible they are late. In fact, this edifice may be as old as 100 years, 150 years. But because the builder are late, I can't say there is no builder. Now, the difference is that God is not late. If you look at the delicate design of the earth, look at the stars, look at the birds, look at the delicate system in human beings, it shows that there is a builder of this world somewhere. The fact that God is not living in the world does not mean he does not exist. In fact, that qualifies him to be God. If the builder of this phone is living in the phone, he won't be able to build it. In fact, he lost the status of the builder of this phone. Any God that you see in this world today are made by man. As such, they are not qualified to be God. You see that now? So God exists. And the Bible corroborates that in Hebrews chapter 3 verse 4. It says a building is built by some men, but the builder of everything is God. This is why John chapter 1 verse 3 said all things were made by him. Talking about Jesus, he said all things were made by him. He said without him was not anything made that was made. Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 put it clearly. He said in the beginning, God. So the fact that God is not living physically in the earth realm qualifies him to be the supreme creator of everything we are seeing. Number 2, you have heard about Isaac Newton and he believed he existed. You have heard about Pythagoras. You have heard about Galileo Galilei, Abraham Lincoln. All these men are communicated to you via historical documents. You were not there when they walked the face of this earth. Now, there are historical books apart from the Bible that support the existence of God. All right. Also, archaeological findings proved that Jesus walked the face of this earth. There have been excavations in Israel, okay, showing where Jesus walked. His tomb is still there till date. All right. So all of these are proofs that God truly exists. Now, biologists have also found that the DNA coding is a language of some sort. The behavior of a man can be traced to his or her DNA. Now, for every program that is written for a computer program, so to speak, there must be a programmer behind it. This tells us that there is a programmer of human DNA. So the delicate cell in a man, the building we are seeing all over the world, prove that God exists. So it would be wrong for you to assume that God does not exist. God truly exists, and his name is Jehovah. His name is Jesus Christ. If you don't believe he exists before, I believe I have been able to convince you and prove to you beyond doubt that God truly exists. Give your life to him today. God bless you.